Hello and welcome. We begin with some breaking news. Woke is dead. The war on common sense is officially over. Cancelled celebrities are emerging from Twitter jail. Virtue signaling has been outlawed under punishment of mass ridicule. And we are finally free to call a spade a spade. So what was the cause of death? How did the silenced majority finally win? And what exactly is going to take its place? Woke is Dead is my definitive story on the rise and fall of woke, as well as the common sense heroes and PC villains who have dominated news and culture across 10 years of madness. It's also my personal roadmap back to a less divided world, a world where we can agree to disagree, where debate triumphs over censorship, and where common sense is king. You will be shocked by how much you agree with me.
In my opinion, some words are actually being taken and spun to mean something else. The whole woke it was really meant for Black people. Let's talk about it. Like, this is getting ridiculous. A lot of words that were meant for Black people or minorities or others, people that actually are othered. And I understand people can be other even with a mental illness or a disease or disability. There's othering of all sorts, okay? However, the word woke is primarily used by Black people, and that's meant to stay aware of injustices and inequalities and the unfairness in society, and to be woke on a lot of these issues affecting Black Americans. So now it's crazy. People are using this woke like, oh, woke is like the attack of the word woke, and when it's, I don't know. So I'm sensing that a lot of these words that were meant for one thing are now being applied to something else out of real context as to what it was originally intended for, and it's weird, okay? And it's about, being woke about police brutality, like racism, structural racism, systemic things like that. And this is dating back years and years ago. This was a word that was used, and it was mostly about, the Black community. And then later on, other people started to take this word and use it as some sort of insult or some sort of negative undertone, or there's a negative connotation with this word now, to describe a lot of people on the left that are not even Black, or not even that it was originally intended to be used. So it's like mainstream has now taken a word that was originally started for the Black community and made it into some generalized words to describe, what they call sensitive people, or, and so now the word has been far removed from its original origins and roots and true meaning, and turned into something completely different. So now when people are discussing woke, I'm like, you're not actually applying it or using it to how it was first intended to be used and how it was originally created. So when people are talking about woke, let's be clear. I'm only going to be addressing how it was intended to be used, and being woke is not rip or rest in peace to the word woke. And its intended meaning, baby, it is still very much so alive and well. And the intended origin and root of the word, where it originated from, it still exists, where people can be woke. Okay, let's be clear. It started as a Black slang for staying alert and aware of racism and structural racism, systemic biases that affected the Black people, okay? And then, to be honest, people mostly on the right grabbed it. And I'm not just trying to say everyone on the right, but a lot of people on the right, conservatives, grabbed it, took it, changed it into their own meaning, script away the historical context and meaning of why this word is used. And now they use it to bash everything possible and everyone. And that's wrong. It's taken out of complete context as to the actual meaning and how it was supposed to be in the usage of the word, the intended usage. So like Piers Morgan says, woke is dead. No, it's not. Your definition and how you spun and how you twisted it might be dead, but it's not dead to the Black community that actually uses it as the intended of being woke in America as a Black person to what's happening. And we can all see it when we have someone like Charlie Kirk who spread hateful, divisive language about Black women, Black people in general, who now he's being martyred in America as some sort of hero, and he's a racist, a bigot. Okay? So now America, which is land of the free, home of the brave, equality for all, equal rights for all, is now making a national day of remembrance for a racist, lowering the flags at half-staff for a racist. Yeah. Is that America's core values being represented? Not really. So when he says woke is dead, he's not talking about protecting Black communities or anything like that. He's talking about a caricature or, a fake woke that he created. So I don't know. People, please, this is what I would suggest for Piers Morgan and others. Make up your own word. Come up with your own version for how you want to label sensitive liberals. And stop stealing words that are already created by other communities with a already predefined definition. Stop trying to redefine a word that has already been used. Like, stop taking from a community and then a word from a community that has been used for something else and then twisting it into something else and then saying now you're making it rip and die. No, you're not. You can. Number one, you don't have the power to do that. And that's the whole point of the word woke. Think about it. A white male who I don't even think is in American, but let's just say a white male is now trying to steal a word from the Black community, redefine the word, and then say it's now dead. If that doesn't even tell you that, stay woke on how that, what I just said, a white male, privileged white male, takes a word from the Black community, redefines it, and then now, spins some things about it, and then now says, oh, woke is dead, and buy my book. Who made you the owner of the word woke?